Hey Turtle, I'll start off with an odd question, maybe. How often do you change shoes? Do you rotate your shoes pretty often, or do you keep the same shoes all season? And obviously, what happened to Zion, I was just interested if that ever happens to you guys.
Well, I usually wear the same pair of game shoes, like all red KD, so I don't really switch those up because usually when you break them in, I just stick with them.
What about in practice?
I have like 2, maybe 3 that I rotate for practice because you practice a lot more than you usually play and stuff.
Have you ever blown one out like that?
No, never. I've never seen that before. Not on the basketball court.
Right. Yeah, just wondered.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Turtle, what do you? How did you guys kind of digest the stuffed animal impacting the end of the game there?
The stuff. I'm thinking of Valentine's. I was like, how did you know about the stuffed animal? Even though Valentine's already happened.
What's that story?
Yeah, well, that's a long story. But we took it in a positive way because we saw that leading up to from first half to second half that we improved a lot within the game. So we wasn't really worried about that. I mean, things happen all the time. Situations happen. You just got to take it and deal with it.
So you didn't look at it as hey, he got an extra free throw out of it, and maybe things would have been different if he had the pressure of having to make that one.
No, I don't really. Personally, I didn't look at it as a maybe because there's a lot of maybes in this world that you can. You just have to take. It is what it is. That's one of the things I always hear my parents say. It is what it is. So I mean, take it, and we just got to see the good light of it and get ready for Ole Miss.
Is there obviously the record doesn't look good now? Do you guys just make a point to not look at it, or is there some kind of motivation to not? I don't know what the worst record is of all time for Georgia, but
no. Well, me personally, I don't really worry about records. I'm really a guy that's really worried about individuals on our team. Because we all human. We all have emotions and we all have feelings towards things. So I feel like me personally, I just try to connect each guy on the team, make sure that their mind's right and they're prepared to play the next game.
The record may be bad, but y'all have only lost by 5 points in the last 2 games. So is the atmosphere different in the locker room with kind of a more positive outcomes even though you haven't won?
My bad. Say it again. I heard.
Is the atmosphere different in the locker room now that you all have had some success even though you haven't won the past 2 games?
Well, I feel like atmosphere is really just improving because everyone's really trying to just keep pushing and keep seeing what they need to work on individually. Within that, I feel like as a team we just keep improving, and the sky's the limit is if we can just stay together and stick all these things together and just listen to Coach Crean.
Is it tougher for the younger guys going through something like this as opposed to, I don't know, maybe some of the older fellas on the team like yourself?
No, I don't really think so because usually what I've learned in college sports is that the younger guys do as the older guys do. So usually, if the older guys are panicking, everybody's panicking. It's like that within everything in life. The guys that are quote unquote like leaders, you have to make sure that you're calm and you just don't let them see you sweat. And you keep pushing because we're not worried about anything at all because we know that we have a great coach, we have a great system. Georgia is a great program, and if we can just stick everything together and put our great moments into a whole game, I feel like we'll be unstoppable.
You've been very competitive in the last 2 games, but you weren't real competitive the last time you guys played Ole Miss. What has to change, this time around to have a chance to beat them?
Well, we got to look back at the old game, which the coaches are doing, and just see improvements. With everything, you just got to keep proving. Go out there and just give it your all. And I feel like if we do that, there's a bright way for us to come. That is all right. Bright side for us to reach.
You're one of the more upbeat guys on the team when you come out and talk to us. You're very positive about things. Does it get to anybody in the locker room in terms of the losses? Does it eat anyone in terms of we got to end this thing?
Well, I can only speak on myself and what I see. I don't know what guys are going to internally. Within anybody. If you ask me, I can give you the answer of what I think they think. But personally, I feel like everyone is just doing great. Having a very cheerful manner, listening to Coach Crean in practice. Our practices have been unbelievable. Like yesterday, we had a great practice. He still brings enthusiasm that's just out of this world because his mindset is just so go, which makes him a great coach. He's not really worried about records. He's not worried about media. He's not worried about anything outside of basketball, and which is our main focus too.
So the practices have